stores, and some of them majority I bought on Amazon, and these are books I've collected over the past like 3 months or so. Out of all of them, I've read one. I forgot to take my book in the back. Let me go grab it. Okay, let's just get started. I also don't really have any nails. This is gonna be kind of a sad attempt at tapping. Let me show you the first book. It's called Ballad of Nightmares. This was recommended to me. Well, it was not recommended to me. It was a girl on TikTok. She talked about this book. So far, I'm only a few chapters in, and I enjoy it. I enjoy the writing. The banter is really, really nice. I like the banter. Yeah, but I'll talk about it when, I'll do my next book wrap up. This is a duology. This is the first book. I'm not sure if the second book is out yet. I sneezed. So yeah, this is the first book I got. Next I got, I'm out of breath. My dog was barking. I had to remove her from the living room because she loves to stare out the window and bark. I'm out of breath. Yeah, so next I got The Girl with No Soul. I saw this on Amazon. I haven't heard anyone talk about it, but it sounded interesting. How do you find your soulmate when you don't have a soul? Bam, looks like that. Iris has a deadly secret. She's a hollow, a girl with no soul. So next I got a trilogy, but you can read them on their own. You don't have to read all three. So we have The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. This is one of my favorite books, I would say. I feel like it's criminally underrated. I already own this in paperback, but when I was buying the other two in the series, I noticed that the last book was only in hardcover. So I was like, okay, I'll just get the second book in hardcover. But then I was like, then I have two hardcovers and one paperback, and that annoyed me. So I just decided to buy this one in hardcover, and then I will probably give my friend my paperback because I want her to read it because I love it. The main character in this book, Monty, he's basically the only book character that I really do. He's just incredibly sarcastic and can't be serious in many situations, and people will tell him in the book, like the other characters will be like, you know, why can't you stay serious? Can't you be serious? And this is a serious situation and all that. And I just relate to Monty a lot. So I highly recommend. The second book is The Lady's Guide to Petticoats and Piracy. This is Monty's sister. I forgot her name. Anyway, I also love the sister. She's a bad bee. I'm also pretty sure she is aromantic and asexual, I think. So I don't know. I don't think this book has any romance. Because I'm pretty, yeah. Don't quote me on that. And then the last book, and I think this one is like the thickest out of all of them, is The Nobleman's Guide to Scandal and Shipwrecks. And this is their little brother. I think there are 3 siblings in total, I believe. And this is their little brother, so the third book is his book. And apparently this one is, yeah, the Montague, I think that's how you pronounce it, Montague siblings series. I'm pretty sure this one is the least liked out of all of them, I think. Anyway, so yeah, I'm excited to read the second book. Next I got, I got all 4 of the Twisted series. I have not even read the first book. This is the first book. But this book, this series, almost dropped it. This series is very well loved on TikTok, so I had to get it. Yeah, I know that this one is the most loved. It's like the best one apparently, so I'm excited. Ooh, I'm dropping them. These were expensive. I bought these in stores and they were expensive. I was like, I didn't know they were gonna be that expensive for all 4. So I bought these while I was visiting my boyfriend. So I bought these in stores, if you will. Next, we have Legendborn. This is also a book I've been eyeing for a while, but I also was just like holding off getting it because I don't think it has. Well, at first I didn't think it had romance, but I'm pretty sure it does. Also, I want to read books with more diversity, so I was like, let's just get it. This is fantasy after all, which is my favorite genre, so. So yeah, I got it in hardcover. It has this little sticker on it. I believe it was, I'm pretty sure this is used. It has a little print. That's not what it's called. Whatever. It has this on the book. I did not get the second book yet. Bloodmarked. I think Bloodmarked came out not that long ago. So yeah, we'll see how I like it. Legendborn is intoxicating and electrifying and resonates with a deep understanding and vulnerable adoration of what it is to be a black girl searching for the magic of herself. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Alright, hi. So it is later in the day. Well, day. It's later in the night, evening, if you will. It is completely dark outside, so I'm using my lamp to make light. I feel like it's a little bit too bright, but it's fine. I had to order some food, some takeout for my brothers and I, because it's Friday, you know. Obviously, you gotta treat yourself in the weekend. And then I also ate the food. So, it's been like an hour or so. So, I'm just gonna move on, okay? So, the next book that I got was Anatomy. And I'm gonna be honest, the only reason I got this book was because it was in hardcover. I mean, yeah, the back also. The back. Well, the back and the little, whatever it's called, synopsis. It's not called a synopsis. Whatever, it sounded interesting, yes, but I still probably wouldn't have bought it, or even just eyed it. Or it wouldn't have caught my attention if it wasn't hardcover. I just simply want more hardcovers, and it's not because I necessarily prefer hardcovers over paperback, because I do like paperbacks. The only thing that's annoying with paperbacks is the fact that the spine gets all wrinkly. That's basically it. But I also feel like it gives it some personality, right? I mean, I do like the look of it actually looking used, but still, okay. So I got this one, and also it takes place in the 1800s, and it's like Gothic tale full of mystery and romance. But so excited to read because I've heard so many good things about this book. We have Sorcery of Thorns. This one I have high expectations of because of how loved. Like, I mean, I don't see that many people talk about it on TikTok, but booktubers, if you will. A Clockwork Reader, she talked about this book and said that it was it was a 5-star read and also one of her favorites. So I am so excited for this book, and I believe it's a standalone. I'm sorry about the lighting. And I got it off of Amazon. This is a classic fantasy at its very best. It says here, if you love, I have to burp. Excuse me. It says if you loved the Hogwarts library, you'll be right at home at Summers Hall. Tightly paced, hugely atmospheric, with a touch of wry humor. This book had me from its Gothic beginning right to the perfect end. Sounds good. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to reading this. Alright, so now we are on my last is in hardcover, as you can see. The second book is in hardcover, and I have the first one in paperback. It's just uneven. I don't like it. Anyways, I mean, it is pretty. It says House of Wrath, so I mean, it looks cool. Right now, I want the demon, not the prince. Show me why they call you the wicked, and don't you dare hold back. Okay. I do like the cover though. It is nice. Now on to my last two books, which I'm excited about these. First, we have Once Upon a Broken Heart. So, this book takes place in the same universe as Caraval. Caraval is a trilogy. I also talked about it in my wrap-up video. I'm still not done with the last book finale because I didn't like the second book, Legendary. I wasn't a fan. I found it incredibly dull. I didn't care about the main character. It wasn't doing it for me. And so, excuse me. And so the last book finale, I'm just not feeling it. I'm not gonna DNF it though, as I said, because it's the last book. I'm not gonna do it. Again, I'm not gonna do it. I'll get back to it eventually. But Once Upon a Broken Heart has a character, follows a character named Jax, who is in Caraval. So, from what I have seen, you don't have to read Caraval to read this book, or this series, but it is recommended because, yeah, I don't know why it's recommended, but it is. It is pretty. I like the cover. I got the sequel. This one is a new release. I think it came out last month or 2 months ago. I don't know. But I decided to get the sequel even though I haven't read the first one, but I don't care. So we have The Ballad of Never After. I believe this will be at least a trilogy. I hope so, because I don't know what happens at the end of this book, but I know that it's like insane. It's like a major cliffhanger, and people are like shook by the ending of this. And because I am who I am, I got curious and I went to like, not the very last page, but like one of the last pages, and one of the characters in Caraval gets mentioned in here. So I guess in order to know her, to know who she is, you should read Caraval. Also, Caraval was good. I enjoyed the first book, but the second book, that's just personal preference, just personal opinion. So, yeah, other than that, I didn't really understand the ending. I only read like a sentence and I was like, no, I'm not gonna, this is just like the one thing I'm not gonna spoil for myself. But it says, not every love is meant to be. What do you mean? What do you mean? So yeah. So that is the last book, I think. time. And yeah, so let me know if you've read any of these